now let's turn our attentions to the new Bond movie. A lot of speculation about the plot. Now, your character, Max Denby, how does he fit into the story, Andrew?
Well, Max Denby is the new head of an organisation called CNS, which is the Centre for National Security. He has a code name of C. And so a lot of the conflict or the drama, I suppose, with C comes with the ideological conflicts that we have between the old guard and the new guard about what way surveillance takes over our lives these days, and what our digital legacy is, and how we can protect ourselves in this age, you know, where there's cameras everywhere we look.
Yeah.
There are.
How bizarre.
I always think, you know, when we think of a Bond film, we think of stunts, really exotic locations, glamorous girls, white cats. How many of those did you tick off personally?
Tick off personally?
Yeah.
Two of them.
Two? Can you be more specific?
No.
This is the thing, though. I mean, there's so much secrecy that surrounds it. It
Yeah.
must have pained your life. I mean, how is it?
Yeah,
how has it impacted?
Well,
on
it's very frustrating for people because a little bit like with Sherlock, there's plot is everything in Bond.
Yeah, of
and,
course.
Yeah.
So I'm very well used to actually just nodding and smiling and not giving.
So, like the script, for example, I mean, does that come with a minder?
It does, actually, yeah. They're very strict about the script. Every script for most studio films now, but particularly something like James Bond or Star Wars are the big ones, they have your name is imprinted on every single page. So that if you leave it on the tube or if I leave it underneath the sofa, they'll know
it was you.
Andrew Scott, and that they're all serial. And so you get it sent to you by courier, and then you ring the office and say, I've got it, and then you read it, and sometimes you're in a locked room. It's all quite James Bondy, actually, even just getting quiet.
Yeah.
But between this and Sherlock, when you're out with your friends, you must have no chat whatsoever, because you just can't say anything.
Yeah. No, I'm quite a boring person to go out with.
I'm sure you're not. Well, we have managed to get our hands on an exclusive clip. Now, pay attention, 007 fans.
And in light of the new information I've given him, he's decided to close down the 00 program with immediate effect.
You don't know what you're doing.
It's not personal. It's the future. And you're not.
You're a cocky little bastard, aren't you?
I'll take that as a compliment.
I wouldn't. This isn't over yet.
That's going to get them all talking, that, Andrew.
Yeah.
So, was there a moment when you thought to yourself, I'm on a Bond set and I'm acting in a Bond movie? I mean, was it?
Yeah, it is. There's no doubt. It does seep into your veins, just whether you know it or not. The first couple of days we shot in MI5, and I kept hearing the theme tune.
I'm sure, yeah. But the anticipation on that, as you make, before you start.
Yeah, actually, well, I had worked
years.
very conveniently. I'd worked with Sam Mendes, the director, in the theatre before, and so he sets up a very sort of theatre-like atmosphere. And a lot of the actors that are in Bond are theatre actors. Right. So it was a very convivial sort of atmosphere, and actually after the first couple of days, it was quite relaxing.
Yeah, and it's such a big franchise. Do you have much say in how you develop the character that you're reading on the page, or have they got really specific ideas?
No,
about how
absolutely.
They want it?
I had a huge amount of input. That was the really surprising and wonderful thing about it, that I felt totally listened to, and yeah, I could get to be as creative as I wanted to. And Sam is a very, you can have as big a budget and as huge a spectacle as you want, but what's important is what happens between action and cut, and so that's up to me. And so I never felt that I had to do it in a very specific way, which was cool.
Yeah, it's quite a responsibility, yet a privilege, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Brilliant.
God,
And we look forward to seeing
the
it.
relief you're going to feel when the movie's out. You
Yeah.
can talk.
Yeah.
You can have a chat.
Yeah.
Well, it's not often you get the opportunity to spy on the making of a Bond film, especially a stunt-filled car chase.
So when the One Show got a special invitation to go behind the scenes back in March, Angelica jumped at the chance.
Buona giornata.
Buongiorno.
The eternal city of Rome, where I've been given exclusive access to the set of SPECTRE, the latest instalment of the James Bond franchise. In it, we're told 007 will uncover the sinister truth behind the global criminal syndicate of the same name, led by his nemesis, Blofeld.
And this film will see 007 uncover the truth behind that sinister group. And like all Bond films that have gone before, this one promises to be stuntastic.
It's midnight, and for the next 3 hours, these cobbled streets in the Trastevere district are closed off for a classic car chase. By dawn, they must be handed back, ready for the rush hour.
Can you tell us exactly what part of the stunt is going to happen behind us?
Well, basically, this is the start of the chase. We just had Bond escape from a very important meeting. He jumps in his car, comes out of these gates, sort of goes down there.
Ultimately, Bond films are known for the stunts, and people want it to be good and they want it to be realistic.
Everything you've seen, people jumping off cranes, cars rolling over 7 times, all the stuff like we done on Skyfall with motorbikes going across the roofs at 50, 60 mile an hour, it was all real.
Tell us about the 2 cars that are being used in this sequence.
Well, we've got 2 cars built specifically for this chase. One's a Aston Martin DB10 and another one's a Jag CX-75. We've had, I think it's 8 Aston Martins built. We've got 7 Jaguar CX-75.
Presumably, that's because not all of these top-of-the-range motors will make it off set in one piece.
And action!
For this evening's scene, they're not trusting Daniel Craig with a DB10. Tonight, it's British rally driver and Bond double Mark Higgins.
How much input do you have in, when coordinating the stunt?
We get involved with the cars initially to help make them do what we want them to do, but everything's all planned before. They know what we're doing and they tell us what's going to happen. Driving fast is not really an issue. It's working with the cameras. You've probably got 200 people sat around you, so there's a lot of pressure.
This is full Bond gear.
I've got all the gear on tonight, yeah, the watch, the proper suit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you feel like Bond?
I do, but I don't quite look the same as Bond in it, do I?
Oh, I think you're handsome and lovely. You could be my Bond any day.
Oh, okay, I'll try.
Action!
If any part of this high-octane scene were to be missed, it's second unit director Alexander Witt that will get it in the neck.
Do you ever get nervous, though, when you're filming those scenes?
Yeah, you're always nervous sometimes if things don't work out. You don't want to put the drivers in any danger, but you're trying to make it as exciting as possible. I mean, you got to still give the editor what he needs to do a great scene, so, I mean, if you don't give him the right material, he won't be able to do anything with it.
For 3 hours on a set manned by 200-plus crew, shooting 2 racing supercars for a multitude of camera angles, you get just seconds of final cut footage. Worth it? Well, you be the judge.
Oh, Monday!
Hey,
Monday.
it looks good, Andrew. It looks
does.
good.
Good.
Yeah,
It's gonna be good.
Well
Yeah,
worth being
great.
part of that, my friend. Now then, we are going to surprise a lot of people right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure Bond fans may know
like that.
this, but the rest of you, it will blow your mind. Now, let's take you back to the very first film, Dr. No.
What are you doing here? Looking for shells?
No, I'm just looking.
Stay where you are.
I promise I won't steal your shells.
I promise you won't either.
Now, not all is as it seems in that clip, and here to tell us why, please welcome Nikki van der Zyl. Nikki, lovely to have you here.
Lovely to be here.
Now then, put Andrew here out of his misery. What don't we know about that clip?
Well, you heard the voice.
Yes.
Well, the voice was mine.
Was it really? How extraordinary.
Yes. And now you didn't just do Ursula's voice,
No,
did
I
you?
didn't. And I sang frogs underneath the mango tree as she comes out of the water. And I did her whole voice all through the film. And I did every female voice in the film except Miss Moneypenny and one of the Chinese girls.
Did you really?
I know,
How
but
extraordinary.
it doesn't stop there, Andrew. It doesn't stop there, because your relationship with the whole Bond franchise went on, didn't it? How many films did you work on in all?
10.
Wow.
10.
Wow.
And we've just put a picture of some of the Bond girls that you voiced here.
That is
and
amazing.
That's by means not all of them.
No.
That is extraordinary.
Isn't it?
Let's have a look at another classic scene. Here you are.
He's holding on to the 6 of spades, so I guess he thinks you want it. That last draw was the 8 of hearts. He needs kings and queens. Who are you?
Bond. James Bond.
Nikki, how come then were you asked to dub all these actresses' voices on the film? And how did it come about?
I'm a professional actress, okay?
Yeah.
I trained at the Central School of Speech and Drama when it was in the Royal Albert Hall, made friends with Sir Malcolm Sargent, blah, blah, blah. And I did voices as well as acting and all of that. And when the Dr. No was being planned, they took Ursula Andress and they went to the agency where I worked and said, who can we have to post-sync her to revoice her? And they said, well, Nikki's the best in the business. So there I was.
There you
at
are.
Pinewood in the sound studio. So I did Ursula, and then they asked me to do, you know, the girl that gets killed at the very beginning, the first girl
in Dr. No.
In Dr. No, that's me. So the voice, the very first female voice you hear in all the Bond films is mine.
Was you, Nikki.
It's just incredible.
It is,
I
isn't it?
could not believe it, and I will watch those movies very differently now. Having met you, Nikki, I certainly will. But